Well, another dominant win with an impressive first half performance by the Hawks. So, yeah, here's a review. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Drew, better known as RockChalk01, and yesterday, whenever you're watching this, the 5th-ranked Kansas Jayhawks played for the second time this week as they took on the North Dakota State Bison and won comfortably by a final score of 82-59. Yeah, so this was KU's salute to service game. So all you men and women that are in uniform or were in uniform, thank you. But yeah, KU's performance was incredible, especially coming from the freshmen as they put on stellar performances. And not only just the freshmen, I mean the returners and transfers did well during this game also, and they made their presence known. However, there were a few things that really need to be tweaked a bit. So with that being said, for those of you who do not know, I get positives and negatives about the game. I give a player of the game and a player who needs to improve. Without further ado, let's do it. So first positive, KU's first half performance. As I said multiple times in this video, my goodness, the offense was there for Kansas. The Jayhawks in the first half shot 56% from the field, 50% from beyond the arc, and 100% from the free throw line, which is nuts. Not only that, the defense was stellar throughout this game as well, as KU held the Bison to 36% from the field, 28% from beyond the arc, and they shot 62% from the free throw line. So a lot of good things happened there. KU won the rebounding battle 46-32, and if you just took KU's offensive rebounds out of the picture, KU still would have won the rebounding battle, as KU only had 33 defensive rebounds to 32 North Dakota State rebounds total. So yeah, KU was dominant on the glass. Also, KU won the turnover battle as KU forced 14 North Dakota State turnovers, scoring 22 points off those turnovers, while the Jayhawks had 9 of their own, while North Dakota State only scored 7. Points in the paint dominated by KU as they won that 46-22. Second chance points was also in the favor of the Hawks, 10-4. Fast break points in favor of KU, 14-2. And bench points were in favor of the Hawks by a score of 34-18. So a lot of good things happened in this game, and yeah, those are my positives. To the negatives, and that's going to go to KU's second half offense and also in total for the game, as KU's second half was a struggle, as KU shot 42% from the field, but then you get the 3-point and free throws, and it was god-awful, as KU was held to 17% from the free throw line and 13% from 3, with both free throws and 3-point totals being 1 apiece. That means for the game, KU shot 48% from the field, 35% from beyond the arc, and 50% from the free throw line, which is a big ick. I've said it before, and I said that KU improved, and then it just went down the toilet all by the second half alone. But now as we're getting into later in the season where we're getting tougher opponents, that's going to be a struggle. Also another thing, KU got into foul trouble once again, with MJ Rice leading the way with 4 out of the 16 total that KU had, while North Dakota State only had 10. Also, you had Ernest Uday picking up a technical foul, as the flop rules have now changed, which I found out. But anytime that there is a flop in this game, it's a straight tech. No warning whatsoever. So, yeah, Ernest got the T in the second half, and that added to the total. If we can just learn how to not foul, we'd be fine, and the point totals would go down and all that stuff, which that's basically obvious at this point. But the last 2 games, we have struggled to maintain ourselves and stay out of foul trouble, and that hasn't seemed to happen. So hopefully later in the season, those numbers go down. But right now, it's a struggle. And with all that said, those are my negatives. Now, player of the game. Before I give that, I got to give honorable mentions, and that's going to go to the true freshmen. The recruits that we brought in, these guys played great, and especially for a couple of them in limited time. First up, Zuby Ejiofor. 3 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. That was impressive that a big guy like him can dish off a dime. That was incredible. And he only did it in 7 minutes. That's crazy. He had Ernest Uday, despite having the technical foul, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 1 block shot in 12 minutes, going 4 or 5 from the field. Not a bad night for the tallest guy on the floor for the Hawks. And then you have MJ Rice in his KU debut. He played great. 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal in 18 minutes of play, shooting 5 of 10 from the field. He played incredible for a debut that he was out with a back injury, and he looked like he's going to fit perfectly in this rotation. And then the guy that I should have gave the player of the game to last couple games in a lot of people's minds, but I didn't, and he's still an honorable mention, and that's Grady Dick. 12 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal in 26 minutes of play. Had a cold shooting night. 5 of 11 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, and 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Although he did much better in terms of the defensive side and giving it to his teammates, the shooting numbers weren't there. So that's why he's my honorable mention. So that means my player of the game is pretty obvious. It's Jalen Wilson. In 25 minutes of play, Jalen scored 21 points, grabbing 9 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal, and shot 8 of 17 from the field, 3 for 6 from beyond the arc, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. In fact, Jalen Wilson had 17 points in the first half, which, wow, incredible first half performance by J-Will. I mean, the shooting numbers, a couple of them didn't fall, but his 3-point field goal percentage, I am fine with 50%. I will take that any day from him. And the fact that he didn't miss a free throw in this game is a huge bonus. And the fact that he almost had a near double-double, there's no question. So that's why Jalen Wilson is my player of the game. Now, player who needs to improve, this one's tough. But again, I'm going to give it to Zach Clements. Even though he had limited minutes, he struggled. And he also got a big old nasal fracture thing. I hope he's going to be okay. But yeah, he struggled in this game. No points, 2 rebounds in 6 minutes, going 0 for 3 from the field, which includes 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. I don't know what's going on. Zach just seems to be all over the place, and he's not showing signs of what we thought he could be from last season, where he had some good performances, and then, yeah, he had some difficult ones. This one is just straight difficult, and I don't know what's going on. Is it just something's going on in practice? Is there something going on just when he hits the floor? Is it nerves? I hope it's not nerves, but it just seems like it. And hopefully, once we get to better competition, and yeah, that's what I'm saying, North Dakota State is not great competition, but it is competition. Once it gets better, and once we get to conference play, hopefully he emerges. But for right now, he's just not there. So that's why Zach Clements is my player who needs to improve. All right, before I go, I'm going to give some top plays, and we're going to start this one off with a first, and that is MJ Rice's first basket as a Jayhawk, and it came off a lob. So here we go. Our next play comes from another freshman, Grady Dick. After he received a trailing pass from Kevin McCullough, he threw it home with one hand. And our final play we're going to take a look at comes from 3 Jayhawks. 2 of them returners and 1 of them a true freshman. As Joe Yesufu gets the steal, he gives it to Bobby Pettiford, and the assist from Pettiford goes to the freshman Ernest Uday for a one-hand slam. So yeah, a lot of freshmen love, but showing some of the returners some love as well in these top plays. And that's going to do it for my review of KU versus North Dakota State. Again, the final score, Kansas 82, North Dakota State 59. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Push that notification bell. Tell your friends about these videos. And I should see you again for the next basketball review as the Hawks travel down to Indianapolis, Indiana to take on the number 7 Duke Blue Devils in the State Farm Champions Classic. But until then, have a good day. Never ever bring anxiety dancers to the field house. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.